Right, here I am without a announcement, as it were. I've still not worked out how to schedule this software with YouTube, although I'm sure it's certainly doable potentially. Hello. Yeah, so I literally just arrived, and I'll wait for some of you to do the same because I only just put a post up. It may seem like there's a lot of people, more than usual, but that is because I'll show you in a minute. There's what do we want to call it? Fairground circus / Christmassy type thing going on. So there's just like hordes of people trickling in, as it were. So I'm going to start. I'm only at the entrance. If you see behind me, that's somewhere over there is Marble Arch. But yeah, let's. I haven't got my selfie stick yet, so it'll be a bit wobblier than usual. And it doesn't seem like there's too many people. Possibly. All right. Hello, Troy. Hello, John. Because of the weather, national mood. I don't know. I'm going to flip the camera around in a minute, but it does mean moving my hand and putting the phone in the other hand and So, because I've got gloves on this hand, but I will. My arm's already aching. It's all over. Bar the sweeping up. Right, let me show you what I can see then. How do we do it on this one? Oh, that one. No, that's not it. Sorry. What is going... Do excuse me while I sort out my technical difficulties. Aha! It's because I can't see anything on the background. I can see what you can see. Right, so anywho, there's like a mahoosive, big, don't know what they call it, chairs on bits of string, rotating. This is just too much now. Right, alright, Baz. I'm alright. Yeah. We've already mentioned, you got my t-shirt there, haven't you?
No, you didn't tell me you were coming.
I did. Last week we discussed it.
You know?
We did. You said to me in the pub, which one you want?
You are in the group, are you? In the circle group.
Yeah, what? Have I got time to read 200
reply.
messages? Have I got time? I put in an advert thing. Sue me, man.
Who says like, oh...
You know that direct messaging thing? You know that crazy concept? Yeah. Anyway, I've been let down. I get that. That's all right. I just can't advertise for you, darling. Whilst I'm not wearing it. I wouldn't have had my jacket open anyway. Thank you, Freaks. Expose or expose? I don't know if it... Can you put an A if it's expose? And then I'll know how to pronounce your name. Although I'm confident your mother doesn't really call you that. But thank you for the Merry Christmas and not the Happy Holiday nonsense. Right, let's, should we have a stroll? Why have you got flowers in your hands? What's going on? Are you going on a date? What is the service? Look at her face.
I'm 16.
Yeah, sure you are. Yeah. What? You got why? I need to know. It's a need to know basis. I need to know.
My birthday.
Shut the front door. Right, well, I won't be doxing you any more than that. But 16, wow.
Yeah, I'm 16.
Nice.
Finally.
I know.
16.
Yeah. Even though you've been streamed in the pub quite a few times there, love.
It doesn't matter when I'm with
No, it
the
doesn't.
adults.
Ah, of course.
I'm the
Elbow,
adult.
you
I'm
right in the
not
bush. What, I'm the responsible adult.
Yeah.
This is everything's gone wrong. Right, anyway, so JC's over there with Bob. I don't see... Let's have a stop and a little taking in of the surroundings. I don't see John. I see one. Yeah, I don't see Chris. Although if I'd have checked in the group, I see a girl that we know, Christian. Yes, that's the size of it, really. I saw a couple of Christians I know just leaving when I came in, but I think they're just going over the shop / whatever. Oh shucks, John. Sorry, it didn't tell me on the screen. Sorry, love. That'll all come out in the wash. When it's like processed, it will just be gaps, which is always handy. Excuse me. Right, so I have no admins yet, which is always edifying, unless they're lurking in the background. You right, Charles? Exactly. It's Charles, everyone. Looking all amenable and friendly. Amiable. Amenable. That too, but... Right, I think that's a Christian talking to Lamin. It would be shocking if it wasn't. Yeah, it is, because that lady's there with the grey hair. It's always, you know, she's just gets it. She's lovely.
I can't see anything.
I know, because you're teensy. Look in the background. You see her chatting. I like her. She was there when I was talking to the Salafi, the Jamaican Carnane before. She's relentless. She don't give a shiz. Coffee, Simon, not tea. Pavlov. That's it. Right, we're done then. Let's go to the...
Let's go to the pub.
Well, it is the anniversary of somebody's birth, I hear. You could have said... Did you feel like mentioning it? Any card? Any...
It doesn't matter.
Wow.
It doesn't matter.
Sure, you sound like Shaggy.
It doesn't matter.
Well, it doesn't matter. No, hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Who sang that?
What?
Will I Am. Gosh, that killed me for a second. Right, anyway. Seems a bit average to my mind, this sign guy. Everyone. Do you remember when I had the chat with him and he was showing me all the photos? Bless him. Oh, he needs it. That's the back of an idiot who... Let's not go into it. I always feel that men who threaten women are just somehow embarrassing themselves even more than normal for them. Shush, now you see you're putting stumbling blocks in my way now, kid. I can't go yet. That'll be the quickest live stream ever.
Yeah, I'll go home early today.
Thanks,
so I won't be joining.
What time? What?
Yeah.
What?
I've got dinner.
Sorry to just have a private convo. What time are you leaving?
5-ish.
What time is it now? Yeah, we'll be at the pub before then. That was silly.
You guys stay there for until like...
Excuse me? This guy?
Yeah.
You're funny. Oh, no. Sit. Don't be silly. Right. I just can't be doing. Don't want to go and sit down because it means getting a wet bum.
There?
No, look, that wood like it absorbs the... I'm trying to think what to do. What to do. We could go and have a birthday chat and a cake quickly and then come back seeing the day you're leaving. That would be the charitable option.
I've got cake here. It's okay.
Oh, look at her. I'm trying to get out.
It's okay.
Never get nicked with this woman. She cannot take a hint. Okay. All right. Just change. Double-minded. Double-minded. 1 minute you want to go, you don't want to go. Whatever. There's Bob again, everyone in the background. I'm sure you'll... All right, but let me get away because of the privacy issues. Yeah, Bob. Yeah, you'll catch it all on the channel. Christian, I don't know what to do with myself. I feel a bit... I don't know. I'm not standing there just looking at Bob. I mean, it's not happening. Let's have a look what Lamin's doing. Or you can ask me any questions. Not any questions. That's ridiculous. But you can ask me any questions. I just might not answer them. With Stu in his uniform, as it were. Right, they're talking about Jesus. Let's get in.
Okay, and he says about him, and he says about him, oh, you're murdering.
Hang on a minute, let me turn it around. You're not going to hear them. Right, let me come over near the sign guy. You alright? What's happening? No, we're not going to hear him, even though the bigness of the trap. Let me see who's filming and then I can... Just the camera standing there. I've turned it around, but I don't...
Wait, I'll tell you about John 4:23. The hour is coming, and now is when the true worshippers, I'm answering it. Listen to me. I said Jesus did not say that, but he says something that you should follow. In John 4:23, Jesus said, for the hour is coming, and now is when the true worshippers,
You know what? I've got to come away, but you see... Talking about John 4, I don't know, I'll go to sleep when I hear him talking. But he was saying about the hour is coming. like with the supercilious, like superior attitude of that is compulsory when you are not the worst of all creatures. And yet, there's Hadith, and I should really share them all because I've got loads from Serge, brother of Az, who used to come here, who passed away this year. Yeah, it's basically, there's so much nonsense about the end times from Muhammad that it won't happen until a certain tribe that's actually extinct now anyway runs around and their backsides do a jiggle, something like that. And the what other ones? Oh, there's just loads of utter tosh. But yeah, I'm married, you know, just lurking. It's like another Modine situation. I'll just stop, drop and roll out away. Hello, excuse me, have you got a license for that balloon? It's a joke, babes. Where's mummy? Okay, who's keeping an eye on you? Alrighty then. That settles that then. He's chasing JC. It's quite cute. Right, I mean very cute, obviously not quite cute. Oh, help me someone, ask me a question. Joseph Turcotte. Oh no, Lamin doesn't choose things that aren't exegeted fully over the thousands of years of biblical criticism and theology. No, he chooses things for the soundbite quality and the, I don't know, just the machine gun fire questioning. The end times, if that's what you're asking about, they're not chronologically, they're not explicitly defined as in the actual time, but there's enough events that have to happen and prophecies, you know, that have come to pass, will come to pass, etc. So yeah, they're all, I mean, we get along without Lamin, if that's what you mean. We have done all this time. But yeah, right, if I have to turn it like that so I can look on, use my coat as a background. Yep, Tacitus, also Josephus in the history of the Jews. That's quite charming actually. He had no reason to say anything really, or anything pleasant, but he did. I think he mentioned Jesus twice. So that's nice. I'll have to dig that out as well. If someone can just get a pen and paper and make a note of all the things I'm promising, because otherwise I watch back the stream sometimes and I think, shizzle. Something like that anyway in my head. I haven't done it. What's this? John's mobile. Yeah, John, the thing is, John, like, do people have to stop talking about John the Revelator because you're called, you know what I mean? Like, just because somebody else is called Fatima, it's the area, isn't it? It's the place where the Catholically endorsed miracle happened. I thought that was it. I know, I'm confident it's just a place name. There are place names there's a place called Hell, literally, somewhere on the earth. I'm sure I've seen road signs for it and stuff, so. Yeah, but what they believe we know, John, is absolute twaddle. So I wouldn't lose no sleep over it. Like, I wouldn't start changing things. Anyway, this... Right, it said my transmission was unstable or something or other. But that big Wonderland thing, it affects stuff. So, I've lost P. They're still praying over there. Doing me a favour. I wouldn't mind debating anyone. They just don't seem to want to. I need to find someone who's not like dyed in the wool old hand, as it were. Let's just see who tries to come up to me, I suppose. Yeah, give us a question, someone, if you don't mind. Theological or theology related, or apologetics, polemic. I don't know. It's a bit of a broad statement about the Catholic Church having authority. It all depends, really. like in what respect. But I mean, I will get into it. But JC does get a little bit, you know, a bit Catholic-y about it. So love it. Oh, I just want to curl up. It's cold. I wish I'd have brought my hot water bottle. I've got a couple of topics I want to speak about. I'm just psyching myself up. I'll give myself a moment of reflection. I can't believe nobody's here. Like, oh, I see Revelation 23:12, I think, over there. Fred. Nah, no one, just me and Bob. What are the odds of this? Shocking. The conflict friars. Joseph Turcott. Again, it depends on your definition of communism. I mean, if you mean it like living in commune, that's biblical at one point, the disciples and stuff, but not communism as in anti-God class, critical class theory and all of that stuff. Yeah, that's in the Bible, Joseph. No, oh my God, nobody does want to go out in the rain, and yet here I stand, I can do no other. To quote, boom, my homeboy, Luther. Although I feel like he had much better reason for saying that, it wasn't rain related. Where did you get timed out, built for Speed 101? When did it happen? Tell me all about it. Really, Troy? Troy, is there such a... Are you yanking my chain, Troy? Is there such a thing? Let me get out of the bit where it says transmission unstable. Nope. Right. Can someone say something at the moment? Like, I know there must be a delay. Right. Hello? No. Oh, what a load of old confused. Right, can someone tell me if it just buffered for a couple of minutes? Oh, you could hear me. And it is a real thing. Excellent. Oh, Nightbot. Nightbot is a little bit of a zealot. Let's go with that. Yeah, I've got a feeling that if you couldn't see me just for a minute ago, if it was buffering, can someone tell me? Because that means I can't really... You're right, Sammy. What is he running for? What's going on? What's the gossip? Oh, I don't know. Lady Gaga just turned up with, you know, someone like internationally known. Okay, all right then, because it keeps telling me your transmission is unstable, yada yada yada. So, armour of God. If I won't dox myself, but the area in which I live they've managed to put up a couple of Christmas trees, but no lights, no fanfare, no giving of any shizzles. And that's it. Built for Speed 101, it doesn't say so. I don't know what to do. I might just kidnap P and go, yeah, it's a special, yeah, let's go get her. Right, if it buffers, I'm sorry, but you'll see me again once I keep walking. Right, 13 seconds-ish. Don't know where that number comes from. I'm just looking for familiar faces. I see the familiar faces, but not the Christian ones. Free Quran. I usually do take one though to prevent somebody else getting it, if I'm honest, because I've got two. Where's she gone? You seen P? That's the thing with her. If you...
It was her birthday yesterday.
Oh no, she just said I was just looking for her to kidnap her to take her. She's just vanished into the wind. All right, so I'll keep your eyes out in the background for her. If I just put the thing inside there. Camera, that's the word. Anyway, let's have a chit chat. And then if the buffering keeps... It says it's unstable right now. And I just cannot muster the patience. I can. Oh, I know there's a delay. Oh, I see. But for speed 101. I see what you're saying, kid. You know, there's usually a delay in any live streaming, which makes you feel quite insecure at the beginning before you realise that. Nadine from Sheffield. Watcher. You alright? No, Sheffield. I can't fit. I've just done a Wiltshire accent or some. Don't know. I'm not going to read that one out, but lol. Where is that teensy human? I have to bend down. I really can't be. Oh, what is wrong with me? Yeah, so anyway, so let's talk about lately, because I realise I haven't done any live streams from home. I don't. Come and talk to me, because I was about to launch into my personal life and no one needs that shizzle. So right, this is, you know who it is, Pavlov. Yes, how's it going?
Good. Did you know the park has been same as usual?
Stay where you are, madam. I'm taking you hostage in a minute.
Nice.
No, it's, yeah.
What a nice lady.
Well, no, her birthday is. She is a nice lady when she stands still.
I meant you for telling her that you were going to take her
Oh,
hostage.
yeah, of course. I'm a lovely. Listen, anyway. So, what have you been up to? What are you talking about? Here,
So
still Ukraine?
I went to the other side.
Serpentine?
No, like over there on that side.
Oh, I see. Just literally feet
Just
away.
over there.
Yeah.
There were the turfs and the Antifa against the turfs.
Shush,
The
where?
Antifa-
I missed it.
You missed it. You're
Oh,
not
I'm
gonna
always missing
And I was
shizzle.
just standing there watching what was going on, you know, watching the Antifa shouting their usual catchphrases. Bam, boom, choo, 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 we hate...
Oh, they're up all night thinking of those.
We
Don't
hate
denigrate
people who
them.
think that men have dicks and women have whatever. Anyway, usual stuff, you know. Usual
High
Antifa stuff.
academic.
Very high IQ conversations,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Usual Antifa stuff. But, you know, I wasn't saying a single word. I was just standing there watching. And one of the cops came
Shush.
to me and
No
told
way.
me, yes, he told me to leave. Like, I was standing at this distance that I'm standing from you right now. I swear to you, just this distance,
Yeah.
like more than a meter, like a meter and a
Yeah.
half or something, from the people, some people who were talking. And he comes to me, first
Did
of
you have
all.
your mouth open? Were you talk like? Were you?
Yes, I was yawning, definitely.
No, I mean, were you
I wasn't,
heckling
no.
or anything? Or?
Not a single word. I did not say a single
That's
word.
outrageous.
The guy came to me, but hold on, it gets better.
More
I
outrageous.
figured out why he said it later, because he told me. He
Okay.
was so angry, he told me about it. He hates me personally.
The copper?
Because, yes. He
Shush.
told me that I was a big troublemaker during COVID lockdown.
What's it
I
got
used
to do with him?
It has nothing to do with
Exactly.
him. but
What
he
is
was a copper
unbiased
here
application of the?
harassing people now.
No way.
Those
I've
are
never
my life.
heard of this such nonsense.
And the conversation ended on a very funny note. Basically,
He asked you on a date. No, he's going to watch you from now on, kind of thing.
No. It was even funnier than that. It wasn't as ominous than that, but it was pretty
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
So basically, he kept telling me that, oh, you know, you're being very aggressive there, you're being very adversarial or whatever.
By standing still.
Yeah, by standing still and looking at people. And I said, what does that mean? I was just standing there, I didn't say a word. He was like, you know, I have power over you. That's why you gotta do it. And I said, yeah, power corrupts, man. Power corrupts. And then he left.
Right.
It was really
Everybody
stupid, like, proper power trip.
is but remember his face and see if we spot him in the back of a live stream. Send me a WhatsApp on. Show me who this charmer, this prince among men, this unbiased applier of the law of this land, without favour or what do they? I can't remember what they say. Without some fear or favour, they just their blanket apply it. It doesn't matter whether you're Muslim, or anybody else at this stage. They're just
Man, woman, something in the middle.
No, that's you hate speech. You. Oh my God! How dare? Oh gosh. Anyhow.
Something undecisive.
Yeah.
Anyway, congratulations. You know, happy birthday. Happy
Yeah, I'm
birthday.
16 finally.
Yeah.
Of course she is.
Nudge, wink, wink for any potential paedophiles who watch this stream. You're too late.
Anyway, see you
I'll
guys later.
see you in a bit. Are you going to the? Are you slipping off
We'll
there?
go there soon. I'll just,
Oh, could you give me a screech? Can you wave a lot and like catch my attention, because I'm trying to drag her there before she leaves early.
Okay.
You see, I'm doing the good Christian thing. Let's go.
Right now.
Yeah. Just for half hour. We can have a bit of cake, have a drink, and come back again.
Okay.
Yes! She's so easily swayed. Unstable. we're just getting birthday, etc. We're going. Oh, it's like that, yeah. Well, just for like, she's got to leave early, so. No, that's what I said. Yeah, you're too slow. Yeah, I feel like you should come for a birthday.
Yeah.
They just shun.
I'm a selfish Christian.
It's better to give than to receive, so she's giving you a no. Right. Yeah, nobody here. Now we're not here. So, oh, Victoria's here. Hello. Right, it says unstable, but we shall get to a side street shortly. Put a pin in the me talking about recent, I don't know, lack of live streaming, etc. But I will come back to it if anyone cares, etc. That's a running theme. Anyway, what should we talk about, P? I'm out of practice. Oh, great. You've been a massive help. Thanks so much. No, but I can just chit chat. But I like to try and direct it somewhere, because otherwise,
How was
it's
your
just stream of consciousness.
holiday?
How was my holiday? Excellent question. It was. Oh, let's think of some descriptors, some adjectives. It was lovely, very lovely, extremely lovely. And then I came home. And that was that. And then somehow it detracted from the very special loveliness, because I got to sort of meteor showers, and I got to other stuff that was lovely. Yeah, so it was very good. And then it was sort of marred a little bit by events that followed. And then it just all went to shizzle. 2 people died since I came back, which is always a cheerful subject to crack on about, but they do keep dying. It's just getting on my nerves now, like a lot. I know it's, you know, part of the natural order of things. Let's get across and not die, babes, because I've just basically just sort of like digging at people who die. So let's not get run over while I'm saying it. Sorry. So yeah, so that happened. Then some other emotional bullshittery, I'm going to call it. That's that. I've coined that. Anyone wants to use that, you're all welcome. Nah, that's all right. I'll put an uri on the end. It sounds more. It was. I'll tell you what it was. It was. Oh, it was much worse than that. But I've tried to lighten the mood a bit by just throwing that out there. Oh, good. Thank you. Oh my god. By that, do you mean you have your fingers in your ears? Telling me the audio's fine here. Right, or maybe he's telling somebody else. Oh, that's going quite fast for a big, massive bus. No, dear, no, let's not die horrifically in a massive vehicular part of... Whoa! You penis. Sorry, I'm not the most patient or peaceful. I'm still kind, but it's London, so you'll have to forgive me. You have to keep a little bit of a... Oh, mate. These drivers, like, I speak to former cab drivers. I know one very well. And, like, some of the stories, even the pedestrians, let alone the other drivers, they're just shocking. They don't give. They're just racing to catch the next set of lights, like going through as if they're going to ever get anywhere. This is a rigged system. We've got a control room where they watch the traffic and adjust the traffic lights like it's, hey, oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree. Alright, that's enough of my singing. Oh, I know a bit more, but Little Donkey was my favourite when I was a little. Oh, I sang it like it was a dirge, like a funeral. Yeah, but I don't want to advertise, but that does look pretty. Right. Oh, no Pakistanis protesting outside the embassy. Slackers. Yeah, I know. I've got to take it easy. Oops, Speed 101. Although, during the, let's call it the EBZ, the emotional bullshittery zone, that period of, oh, so bad. But it's weird because emotional trauma, bereavement, grieving, hurt, you know, all of that stuff. When I say to you it has physical ramifications, obviously you probably know that if you've ever lost anyone, either to death or whatever. But I couldn't get anything done, let alone all the assignments I have and all of the personal commitments and like it was enough that I ate once every day. Like that was too much for a few days. It's just, oh, you know it's bad when you just. I don't know. Let's keep it light and fluffy. But yeah, that's why I haven't been doing what I promised Jesus. Oh, that sounds even better when I say it out loud. Oh, but I shall be making an effort. Some sort of self-flagellating hair shirt type arrangement. No, I will. I got out of the habit. Even when I was like daily streaming, I think I've told you all before, like half an hour before each stream I would have a little, you know, like a thing in my head of, oh, you're quite tired though, oh, is it, oh, they won't mind, blah, blah, blah. I could only think it was me really, just trying to determine. Then I'd always feel so much better once I'd done it, because Satan, you know, if you're doing the, you know, the utterly wrong thing, you probably think he don't exist. Like he don't bother you if you're on the team or just doing like moonlighting for him. But when you, yeah, always is darkest before the dawn. I've gone all philosophical, but it's true. Like when you're working towards what God wants you to do. I got one massive experience of it, and it was demonic. I feel like that's the only suitable word, because it's the truth. Right, I'll tell you about it one day, but probably not on a public stream. Don't want to give the peaceful people ammunition. You know what I mean? Right, we're nearly there. My arm is killing me. I really need a selfie stick, but the queues in the selfie stick shop, we're going to call it, but it's a massive department store.
What happened to your
That little
yeah
ginger Muslim tried to slap my hand out. It just snapped. Yeah. Little forgiven person that he is. I'm working on it. I can let it go and then I'll just take it back again. Only when I think about it do I resent him. So, you know, clearly I've got to pray a bit more about that. But I haven't got time. I've got too many prayers. I've got the yeah, I've just been praying like almost ceaselessly, which is advised anyway. It's disheartening when it doesn't like happen quickly. Right. Oh, my arm. I'm not gonna die. I'm so dramatic. Right, let me get that table. Oh no, there's a lady on it. Right. Right. Left. Should we ask that lady's by herself? Should we ask if we could perch on the corner? This here.
yeah
Shall I?
yes
Excuse me. Do you mind if we just grab these chairs? Is that all right? Yeah. Thank you. Do you want sorry, everybody. Do you want a drink? Not you. Sorry, you all. I mean, I would. Drinkage.
coffee.
Right, you'll have to give me 1 minute because there's music in there.
Yeah.
So I'll have to. Do you want to be left with the stream, or do you want the money like a big girl to go?
I
drink
can
some-
go, but I
what?
don't know if I got my ID.
For coffee?
Do you know one in the drink?
No, I can manage coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, get it, and I've got change actually. Hold on. Sorry, everybody, the admin side of things, you understand. 1 minute. You have the Oyster card. Does that work?
What?
The Oyster photo thingamajig.
Yeah, it works.
I don't know how much. I'll take that.
It works for my
Sorry.
tablet.
No, I know that. I'm saying as ID, like as in
No, it
proof of
doesn't.
age.
No.
But isn't it an adult thingamajig
It
card?
does say 18 plus, right?
I don't know how much it is, so that's the change I got anyway.
350.
Yeah, I have no idea.
What coffee?
Just a normal coffee. It is
Like a black.
a
Americano.
filter coffee. A filter coffee with a little bit of milk. Or just a normal real life coffee water situation.
Filter.
Yeah. Not a lot of milk though. Or otherwise just a black coffee. Right, anywho. Let's get back on the chitty chat because I always miss everything. That's why I like watching my own vids. That sounds conceited, but it's not. I just like being in the chat. But then I get a little bit frustrated when everybody's arguing about something not even to do with the video. Sorry. Right, so, talk to me, people. Oh, Dragon's here. I only know that because Christian Roots is saying hello, but Parler. Patriot, long time. Okay, anyone want to talk to me? Like, my issues cropping up here. It's not, I mean, I've got layers, Christian Roots. I'm rocking some layers. So I've got to put my wallet back in my, sorry, I'm sitting on the area that I need to put the wallet, not up my, anyway. Just pull my trousers up also because it's a shocking state of affairs. Right, so, can anyone, yeah, is the, where are you? Hang on a minute. Yes, yeah. Same locazione, but we're not here for the evening, as it were. We're not here for the main event. We're just, me and P just nipped out because she's got to leave early and it's her birthday. Christian Roots, come on down. You sound like Leslie Crowther. Oh my gosh, I'm showing my age. Price is right. Everyone's welcome. Some people probably just need a passport or a motivation. I don't know. But yes, I invite you all officially right now. If you ever do come along, let me know in advance in the comment section and stuff, and I don't know, we do some shiz, some touristy stuff. I mean, it doesn't really count if you're coming from like North London, but still, you know, show you the lakes. Anyway. Right, here's a question, someone, anything. My brain is like stagnating. And then maybe what I'll do is once she gets that cake out of her bag that I've already spotted, maybe I'll stop the stream a second so that I don't want to put too fine a point on it, go inside a certain room in the pub, and then I'll come back again. Auditing. What do I need to audit, Simon? What are we talking about? I've missed that meeting. I don't even know where the kernel of that convo came from. Oh, little puppy, but I can't turn the camera around. Very cute. No, Christian, it's not for ages, love. The longest time, no mask, no staying at home if you're not well, no nothing, zero things. It's almost as if it was all a load of beer mongering. Although, very worryingly, pretty ominously, I don't know who the chick was though, so I have to do a bit more research, but I saw a short clip of a woman, an official woman, talking to a room, and the clip was that she was saying that they, even though it was an ambitious project, they wanted the health records of everybody, not just in Britain, like it wasn't a British woman, American I think, globally, everybody. And the most nonsense, like, well, if you can classify it lately with all the nonsense, but yeah, so that we can prevent and cure illnesses before they happen. It's like Minority Report, MD. It's just, yeah. Oh yeah, no, it's utterly back to normal Christian Roots in terms of any restrictions whatsoever. You don't have to stay at home if you feel ill. You know, everything is back to how it was. That's a brilliant question, built for speed 101. So what are the most common, typical objections that we get from Muslims at Speaker's Corner that I get? I mean, it very much depends on the speaker, but you all know the how can God die objection. That's for well-meaning or seemingly genuine Muslims, objections. See, it's odd because usually I'm trying to speak about Islam, and they just want to talk about the Bible, so they're not really refuting me in as much or objecting to what I'm saying. What they usually do is that tu quoque fallacy. They just bring a, well, Jesus did this, kind of like, you know, like, so they don't object necessarily. They just bring another instance of similar behaviour, they think, as if that means that my claim against their religion isn't valid anymore, which, as we all know, is fallacious reasoning. Yep, same old shit. So hang on, right, so Jesus is God, that's like standard. How can God die? The Bible is corrupted, except for the bit of the Bible they're currently quoting to validate Muhammad. Lol. I did a video built for Speed 101, literally common Islamic objections to Christianity is what I feel like I titled it, because I'm big in the imaginative and snappy title game. So that's another thing, if anyone's got a pen to remind me of in the comment section, I'll drop a link to it again. Because that covers, I think, 5 or 6, and they are like all time, to my mind, they seem the most widespread. But the thing is, like, it's down to whether or not I believe genuinely that the Muslims that I speak to, the professional ones at least, actually want an answer, which I'm less than confident of. I'm coming to you, Stevie, because you can tell them, like, week in, week out, to coin a phrase or not. But yeah, they just ask again the next week. They don't really care for the answer. They're just Ahmad D-datting it around the park. So yeah, let's come back to Stevie's. Just scroll down again, sorry. Let's scroll up even. Sorry, everyone. No, don't stop commenting, but I have to keep scrolling back again. No, I haven't, Stevie. No, but would you please, if you can find it in your heart, drop me a link in the comments, and you won't see it. Once you click send, it will look like it hasn't appeared, maybe, because I don't allow links on the channel because I can't moderate all of them. Like, as in double check that they're not dodgy porn, because I get loads of those, weirdly. But either way, yeah, if you put a link, please, and then put a normal comment afterwards to say you've put a link, then I'll have a look, because that sounds interesting. Because, yeah, thank you, Stevie. But then can you please remind me, like, later, because I've had a very, very difficult 2 to 3 weeks since I got, literally, maybe since the plane landed. I feel like I had maybe a day or two of like happiness, and then it all, yeah. Right, more questiones, anybody? Go on, look. Yeah, they're milking it now with this. Oh, good, Built for Speed. Let me know what you think. It's definitely the word common Islamic objections is in the title. Nice one, Stevie. Thank you, but please do remind me afterwards if you don't mind, because yeah, my mind it is debilitating, like emotional trauma. It really is. Thank you, Apologetica. That's kind. Thanks, Jordan. I should have messaged you, Jordan, really, but it's just having to even type it out is depressing enough, let alone living it. Anyhow, Romans 8:28 and all that. It's just so difficult to believe it when it's like, especially when you have like a not even a domino effect, when you just have one after the other after the other. Like, I literally in 3 days I found out a friend of mine had died, and some traumatic details of that. Then I had a falling out with somebody very close to me, and then I had I don't even know what that was, but it was like 3 massive, like on their own they would have taken me out for at least a day each, like literally made me take to my bed. I couldn't stop crying. Not embarrassing, but and it wasn't boo-hoo, it was just, even like 4 or 5 days later, the tears just falling out of my, like, it's like my brain went, oh, we're doing this now, are we? Like, yeah. Children, take it as read that is an ongoing order, soldier, or request. But yeah, and then I heard, or I was reminded, because really bad on my part, like somebody did message me about the possible death of somebody that I've been concerned about for a very long time, because, you know, I haven't heard from them and stuff. And I said, oh my gosh, is that for sure? And they said, check your DMs, like we discussed this, and I'd completely blocked it out. Like I just too much, isn't it? Anyway, now that I've brought the tone of the stream up to jolly, we can get on with the Crimbo combo. All right, Tiger. Feta cheese. Oh, I love that name. I love feta cheese as well. So thank you, Jordan. I need it. Jeff's always very good with stuff like that. And then I feel so bad. I don't stay in touch with people enough. And then it's weird, isn't it? But there's people who want your time, and then you, like, I have to prioritise it. But sometimes I prioritise it, and I don't feel like I'm prioritised within that. Who, what, where? Do what?
They didn't have filter.
What is it? Just
Americano.
instant American, whatever. Okay,
Americano.
thank you, lovey. I've got
it's gonna-
bye. That's all right. My hair looks like this naturally. I'll just look like Sideshow Bob if it's already so damp in the air that it don't even. I lost my umbrella. All right. When I say lost, a high-powered search of 30 seconds made me think that maybe I've lost it, but I don't know where it is. We go inside in a minute. I've already forewarned them. They've all got their tissues out and the small violets that I'm going to just like cut the stream for 10, 20 minutes because P is shivering and we can't have this, people.
Yeah.
May contain arse. Sorry, Joseph. I just. Oh, thank you, Stevie. Oh, I like a bit of niceness. It's nice to be nice. I got some bangers, Stevie. If you keep scrolling all the way back, what I'll do, I might repost those because when I was feeling more eloquent and more, because sometimes I don't feel hypocritical, but for example, like, let me give an example. Yeah, like I focus a lot on kindness and love. And I'm fully convinced the more I pray about it, right? Like if you don't love, that is a sin, and I feel like it's the only sin, as it were. Like it's the root of all sin. Because obviously Jesus' the greatest commands are love. They encompass the entirety of the law, and sin is transgression of the law. So if you're not loving, you're sinning. Like madness, isn't it? But what can I do? I don't write the book. I just read the book, and either way. But then sometimes when I'm like I said, with this emotional trauma, I shouldn't downplay it. It's one of the worst things I've ever been through, I think, and I've been through some bangers. Either way, I wanted to write stuff about it, but I couldn't feel it, you know. So like I tried to be authentic in as much as if I'm feeling not very. I wasn't feeling anything. I was feeling massive pain, like physical pain. I was doubled over at one point. My brain kept replaying stuff to me that was so unhelpful. Thank you, Martin, right from England. So like I don't, you know, like I feel like I don't want to post those things like "be kind, you idiots" sort of thing when I'm being an idiot, and I don't have the, you know, I felt so isolated. I didn't. It was too much to even be kind to myself. The sane, I don't know, the part of me that knows maybe how to start to deal with these things was telling me to be kind to myself, like just eat, just sleep, you know, stop crying, you twat. But I couldn't get it together. It's hard to have motivation at times like that. Like that is what, like the. I'm going to do a video, Stevie. Someone, pen to the ready. Felt like Miranda then when I said Stevie. I'll do one on the signs of emotional trauma, because a lot of people don't process their emotions very well at all. And you might not know that you've suffered it, and you might wonder why you're a bit of a tit sometimes, or why other people think you are. Like, because I get that. I managed to tick people off. Like this past couple of once I was in it, I found that people, like when I did speak to anyone, they kept blowing up. Like, as I don't mean they were jihadis. I mean like getting all hurt or angry. And in my head, I'm like, I don't even know what I was doing. I wasn't saying anything contentious. It's right. So. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Jordan, remind me. Right, it's piddling then. Right, I'm going to stop this stream and I'm going to drink my coffee, which is now getting diluted, and I'm going to just let me just put that there. No, I've got to say goodbye to the peeps. They're my little little peeps. But please don't abandon me. That's my issue. It's coming out again. Or reject me. No. And love me, please. No. Right, stop, Kay. You look so forlorn. Stand under the thing, you fanny. Look, get in the doorway. No, you're going to get wet just looking at me, judging me. Okay. All right, I'm going to go for a minute, but please come back. Yeah, it's cold. No, it really is cold. I know, I've got a scarf on. Right, P said bye, but she means adieu. All right, I'm going to press the end button. Martin, take your time off. Right, I'll see you in a minute. Right, love you all. Bye, bye, bye.